Hey everybody, welcome to something different on my channel. This is something really cool I've been waiting for a while. I'm joined by a super special guest, Mr. Ryan Davis himself. Say hello, Ryan.
Hi.
How you doing today, buddy?
I'm great.
That's
I've been
good.
looking forward to this too. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad. I've been excited. I've mentioned something to him on Twitter, and he was like, "Hell yeah, let's do it." So he didn't say those exact words, but you know.
No.
It worked. Alright, so here's the format of what we're going to do. We're going to do a little race, and I'm going to ask Ryan some questions. He's going to answer them maybe, if he wants to. And
Yeah.
he's going to choose which section of the game we go through. So, do that now. Which section you want to go through?
Well, I think we can fit the whole game into one if we're speedrunning. I don't know about answering questions, but
Oh man,
that'll be fun.
maybe it'll just be a way to get ahead. This guy has played the game because he made it, so this may be a little bit of a disadvantage for me, but we'll see.
Just have to see.
I have some experience in some platformers, but yeah.
Yeah, as if I've been finding out I was making a list of things I've played, and
Yeah.
boy, they are all platformers.
Oh man. All right, so you want to go through the main game, right?
Yeah.
All right,
I think
I'm
so.
sitting at the main game where it says Adventure Lamp. Like,
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just go through and on the count of 3, I guess.
yep.
Speedrun through. Oh, wait.
Wait.
I'm gonna turn my speedrun timer on.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that too. Let me see if that works. It's on. Okay. Cool. Whenever you're ready.
All right.
All right. 3,
On your mark.
2,
Get set.
1, go. Oh. Hit A as
This
fast
is my
as you
first
can.
time doing this.
Oh man. Well, you're in for a treat. I've never speedrunning a game ever. Speedrunning. That's a word. I promise.
So I take it you have questions for me.
Yes, I do. All right. So, you want to go ahead and start answering some?
Yeah.
All right.
Especially in the blue area. Much less thinking.
Yeah, lots less thought. All right. So, Mr. Davis, what was the inspiration behind Adventureland? I'm really curious about where this came from. This is just like kind of crazy. Like this guy's got a hat and you just throw it.
Sure. There is something called the Ludum Dare or Ludum Dare, depending on how you want to read it. It's a 48-hour game jam. For anyone who's not familiar with what game jam means, it's making a game in a short period of time.
Yeah.
Because making games can get really long-winded, and you know, a year turns into 2. I know a guy who's working on one for the past 8 years, and
Oh man.
yeah. So sometimes it's nice to just have something finished.
Yeah, and have something
So-
kind of simple. Just well, it doesn't have to be simple. It can be whatever you want.
Yeah, but Ludum Dare, it's like 3 or 4 times a year. For anyone who's interested in just starting making games, it's a great way to start. But I like to participate because, again, you finish stuff. And I lost my hat. Come back.
That's the whole game right there.
Yeah, right? It's not good for speedrunning though.
Oh, yeah.
Where was I going? Oh yeah, so I just participated because I didn't have a current project, and it's a great way to quickly figure out if you've got something good on your hands, because you're not stuck in the dreaming about it forever phase. You
Yeah,
just
gotcha.
make something. So the theme of the weekend is picked by the community, and it is only revealed what has been voted on right when the game or the game jam starts. So well, anyway, this time it was called Unconventional Weapon,
Oh gosh.
which
So,
pretty
you
much
found one.
describes all of it, right?
Yeah.
It's very unconventional, and I don't know how I got there. I have a GIF of when I first discovered the mechanic. I was so excited. Oh, geez, there's a bug. Okay.
Oh no.
That's fine. I got smashed, not vertically, horizontally, and
Oh gosh.
Simon doesn't know what to do with that, so he freaked out. Anyway, there was a moment where I figured it out, and I got very excited and recorded it, and that's what I have now. I think my thought process was, what if I've got a little guy who's got a hat that just sort of drags behind when you jump? And when I saw that, I realized there was something really cool there, and I wondered if you, if when it got too far away from your head, because the way it set it up, it always came back to your head. It just, it just dragged a little bit behind. But I thought, that's a hat. It could fall off, and I thought, what if it fell off and became just a physics object? And 30 seconds later, I was hopping around, and this thing was falling off and flopping around, and it was so funny. I thought, I really need to make a whole game around this. And and then I thought, well, what if you just, you can throw it, because it's just a physics object that I could do anything with. So I made it shoot out in a direction, and the whole game was there.
Dude, that's pretty
I'm in the mushrooms now. Where are you?
I'm in the mushrooms too.
How long have you been there?
Just like a few seconds. I'm on like the third thing.
Oh no! Ah! The oldest.
Come on, get there. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, I had that going, and it was so magical. The game just sort of flew out from there. Of course, there were
good idea. That's what happens.
problems along the way. You can still find the Game Jam version. I haven't played it in a while because I'm embarrassed to, like.
I gotcha.
I will, but at the moment I'm focused. But yeah, it's very simple. It's just, I think, 15 or 20 levels of the blue area. Many of the levels are still there from the beginning.
Yeah, and I might have found a couple of them in the whenever I first played through the game. It's probably not on YouTube, but I found some of the template levels you were saying.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? If you hit a button on the credits whenever I did it, whenever I first played, it opened up a next level, which it wasn't supposed to, and it was all Orion's broken template levels, and it was really fun.
Yep, they're just hanging out at the end of the line of levels, and I didn't intend it, but boy, it's fun.
Yeah, and I saw a message that said, thanks for playing my game, and whatever.
Yeah, I like to have Easter eggs. I didn't intend to include it. Oh, jeez. Come on. Work the way you're supposed to. I think that might cover it. I mean, there are a lot of steps along the way, but that's the first 48 hours, and that time was surprisingly important for figuring out the rest of the year. If it weren't for that, everything would be very different, because a lot of decisions were made very quickly. Some bad decisions. Like, I've been wrestling with the ladders for a whole year, because I decided to have these floating island levels, which solved some problems, because then I didn't need big sprawling levels. I didn't need to figure out how to draw edges, like cave wall edges and stuff like that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And the whole world was a lot easier that way, but then I had to figure out, how do you leave the level? And I thought about doors that opened out to nothing behind them, and that would have been fine, like Kirby and things do that, but
yeah.
I just decided not to. I was like, oh, I'll just put a ladder there, and it seemed simple at the time, but I didn't realize the implications it would have. So anyway, it's just one of many things. Decisions were made very quickly, and some of them were good, and some of them I wrestled with, and but much of it's the same. So, the design for Simon.
I just started to win, by the way.
Oh, really?
I told you I've had experience.
Yeah, it's true, and I'm talking. The design for Simon was literally how quickly can I make a character? There's nothing like a blue square for simplicity.
Heck yeah.
And I'm realizing now that in some ways I fell into the indie trap, like the square character is a little tropish at the moment.
Yeah. It's probably overpowering. Oh my gosh. I gotta turn that down somehow. I don't know how.
Oh, is it that one? Is it the one you were stuck on forever?
Yeah, that one did have a lot of wind noise. This one after it has a lot too.
Oh, the wind noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the effects slider, I think.
Yeah, I have it down a lot, but I don't. Everything else was down a lot. This seems to be independent or something.
Oh yeah, this one is truly loud.
Oh my god, this one. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here as quickly as I can.
Yeah, maybe I should edit that before the big release because YouTubers are gonna hate me.
Oh, it's okay. It's still a work in progress, somewhat. I mean, it's a finished game. But,
yes and no. It needs to be done. I'm not going to be poking it for the next year.
Hey, you could.
Yeah, I could, but that's the trap.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Everyone does that. You don't get paid to poke your creations.
A lot of people don't get paid to poke their creations.
No, but you want to. I'm going more for the well, this is probably a bigger Jesus. Bigger this is a bigger statement than what I'm trying to say, but I'm going for the cartridge mentality. Like, yes,
Oh, yeah,
I will be
Like
I will be
product.
doing updates, yeah, but I will not be in the early access model where I'm throwing little features out for the next several months until I find out that this isn't going to sustain itself, and then I have no more runway.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going more for the, like, if I want to add something, save it for the sequel kind of mentality.
And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, so anyway,
I hope they can
it needs
hear
to be
you
done
all
now.
right. I hate this win. So, I'm sorry, but I hate it.
Okay, do you have any other questions? Because, like I said, I babble.
Yeah,
I can go
that's
forever.
fine, dude. I'll
Question
let you
number
babble as much as you want. So, next question. Alright, how long was this idea in your head before it was able to come to fruition? Or, like a real...
Well, the other day I realized I found a old bit of concept art that I had made for a different game that I never made, and it is remarkably similar. And actually, there's a game I made during my mobile phase that was basically a prototype for this game without the hat. So the squishing jump is
That's
not, I
directly
mean,
from there.
it's totally unstandard. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it. And it was born out of trying to make jumping work on touchscreens.
Yeah.
Because there's no button to press. So I figured releasing your finger would be more, would feel better, and it did.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, I've been making things probably for 2 years that led up to this.
Dang.
So there was a little game, like I said, with the mobile ideas. And then there was this concept art I made on my iPad, and I had this idea that I was going to make all the art on my iPad, and that would be like press-worthy.
Yeah.
And it would have been, and I could have done it, but it never happened.
Man, this level has gotten so much harder.
But like during the game jam, I just took whatever I had available. So the enemies that I drew in that iPad thing are exactly the same. Like the
Also,
the
you
blob.
had this already in there.
The blob character is straight from that.
Oh, okay.
So I've had it percolating for a long time, I think.
Okay.
But no, I never had like a grand vision.
Well, I mean,
Oh no, I didn't speedrun this level. Okay.
the blobs, they're killing me. They're really killing me.
Oh, you're at blobs? Oh crap. Okay.
Oh my
I have
gosh.
a streamer friend. She called the red blobs tomatoes.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Is that one shot girl?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch that?
I tried to, but I wasn't at my house, so I
Okay.
didn't have
Yeah.
reliable internet.
Julie
Which
did it
we can
great.
call this.
It was basically a launch party, her streaming it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
I would have, tuned in and watched it, but I couldn't.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Oh man, this level. It's killing me.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Okay.
No! The hat. Crap.
I have seen other
No.
so the hat mechanic I thought was totally original, and I
Yeah,
think in my
I
mind
too.
it was. But there are other games that have used mechanics like this, I found out.
Oh, really?
And I forget the names. But it's an older game where you throw your head.
Oh, okay.
You're like a skeleton or ghoul or something like that. I need to look it up again. But I certainly didn't use it as inspiration because I'd never heard of it before.
Yeah.
It turns out there's nothing new under the sun.
Oh, no. Yeah, I apologize if anybody can't hear anything because of this.
If you want to pause for a second and turn down the effects, you can. I'll do it with you.
Okay. Pausing now.
Okay. Tell me when.
I will. I hope this actually turns it down a lot. I'm gonna leave it there. All right. 3, 2, 1. Resume.
Is it any better?
I don't know. I just got off of the win levels, so
Yeah.
that helps.
Are you serious? Oh,
Too
I'm
good.
lagging behind. I don't know. Like, I feel like talking isn't slowing me down, but
It might
maybe
be,
it
and I
is.
apologize if that's the case, but I really want to
Well-
know some things about this game. So,
I was gonna say I need a handicap, but now that I'm behind, I don't know if I need a handicap.
well, you can always, wait till after the recording to answer some more questions.
Oh no way! This is a great format, I think.
Hold up. Pause real quick.
Okay. Tell me when.
I'll have to edit that out. Okay, resume. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
My bad. Yeah.
Yep, life
Life
happens. Unless
You're
you
not
have
the
like a
only one
recording
that's
light
busy.
on a big
Yeah,
door.
I want an on-air sign just to look cool, anyways.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm in the dark, and I should have an advantage here because I know my levels. I say
Yeah.
that, and I'm hopping around in the dark.
I hope you do know your levels, because I don't know your levels as well.
I don't have to feel around in the dark nearly as much.
Oh yeah, I get lost in this a little bit
Oh
sometimes.
crap. Let's see. Do you have another question?
Yeah, I do. Okay, so what is some of your game titles that are your favorites? Like, and also, you know, you can feel free to talk about different styles of games.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so most people, most is a hard word. A lot of people grow up with games and they play certain things, and it changes over time.
Yeah.
That definitely happened for me. Platformers have always been a mainstay, and I think part of that is because I grew up on the Super Nintendo, and I jumped from Super Nintendo to Wii because I grew up overseas. It wasn't easy to get another system, and it kept working, and we never ran out of games. So I just had that forever, and it was the glory days of the platformer.
Yeah.
So I played a lot of different Mario games and Kirby, and actually, people are saying that Simon's a lot like Kirby,
Yeah.
and
I can see that.
it's like Kirby and Super Meat Boy, and I never intended that, but I am so in love with that comparison. I think it's perfect.
Yeah. Those are
and
both
actually,
great games. So.
There was I watched a talk from the developer of the main designer behind Kirby, and his whole reason for doing it was to make a more casual Mario.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be easier, and the way it was easier was you didn't jump on things' heads, you suck them in from farther away, so the risk reward was lower contrast.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is kind of like there's some Super Meat Boy in here, right? But
Yeah.
it's definitely not the same. Like, it's not a sadistic game. It doesn't want to hurt you. It's just kind of tough. Super Meat Boy loves hurting you.
Yeah. It makes a whole thing about it.
Yeah, and I tried to design away from that, but I know there's some of that in there. Okay, so I made a list because I'm really terrible at listing games I like. Don't know why. People just ask what I play, and then I think, Fez?
Yeah.
So that's on there. I love Fez. But let's see. Some of the more recent influences are like Thomas Was Alone.
Oh yeah.
So in love with that game.
Mike Bithell did a good job on that game.
Oh man, it was a major influence during this. If I could have had a brilliant narrator voice actor thing, I would have, and I deeply considered it. But budgets and knowing that I'm not a script writer, both of those impacted it. So maybe in the future.
Maybe.
But so anyway, Thomas Was Alone. Aquaria is a deep favorite. I love that game. Exploration is way up there for me. Braid, of course. Let's see. This is inexplicably different, but I've played a ton of Don't Starve.
Oh yeah.
My wife and I play it together a lot.
That's pretty good.
Actually, there was a birthday where she got it for me, and then we stayed up till like 3 a.m. playing it without meaning to. It was wonderful.
That's great.
I'm on a level where I can't. Oh, shoot.
I'm on the gun level right now.
Oh no!
I
Oh no!
cannot, for anything, get these done. All the buttons.
Oh no. Oh, they're off sync now. What's wrong? Oh.
Go this way. Go. No! You were so close. Don't do this to me. Okay, I did it.
So, yeah, I'm realizing a ton of platformers. I really, really like platforming, and I know that in some ways it's very old. Like, it has been done to death. But I think that's why I went for something very different.
Yeah.
Well, in some ways very familiar. But I wanted to have a mechanic that had not been done before because I know that. Oh, there's a notification. I hope there aren't any more of those. Where am I going? Oh yeah, because I know that just a clever theme is probably not gonna cut it.
Volcano, by the way.
I'm like 2 levels off of it.
Yeah, I got stuck
And
on
I
the gun
can't
level for a while. Oh no, I got
beat
stuck.
my own
Okay,
level.
there we go.
This is a newer level I haven't played very much, and it shows. I forget how to do it.
I see you added a different lighting effect in the volcano area to Simon.
Yeah, actually, because the blue did not. It really stood out. So he has slightly different colors. This is embarrassing. I cannot do this level.
It's alright.
What if I forget?
I'll just win, that's okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh no. Oh, this conveyor belt shenanigans. Oh man.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
Get up
I got
there.
it. That level could have
Into the lava. Go.
Alright, so
This is.
you said some of your favorite games were what again? I forgot completely. I've been paying attention to the game more than I've been paying attention to the games you've been saying.
Oh, I see how it is.
Hey, I gotta do something. I gotta win this
Tons
game.
of platformers, lots of things that use simplicity, like Thomas Was Alone
Yeah,
to get
Thomas
a lot.
Was Alone. That one I remember. That's
Mhm.
a fun game.
Things that use new mechanics and take them all the way, like Fez. I really like Spelunky, but that's definitely not. I mean, it's less of an influencer here because I decided not to go the roguelike direction.
Yeah.
Even though that's a great option.
Yeah. Those games are really fun. They have a lot of replayability to them.
And sometimes I wonder about it, but I decided that it was the current cool thing to do, and there might be some benefit in
I got stuck.
going for handcrafted.
All right, how do you restart a level? No, you
You
I
can
got
jump
it.
off.
I got it. The lava comes up and kills you. No, I did it again. Dadgummit. I got stuck in the hole in the conveyor belt. You have to drop your hat in the hole.
Oh yeah. Oh, does that mean I'm ahead of you? I think it means I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, you might have just pulled ahead. I'm not very good at these levels.
Yeah, I know, no one is. I don't know if that's terrible or not, but I had to draw the line at hards.
I got you. That's okay. I was good at them with the blob.
That's so interesting. Everyone's got different preferences, and some people are really great with the blob, and some are not.
I had a hard time at first, and then I figured out the real beauty of his directional jump.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to. It's similar to Simon enough that I think it's worth including because they are like cousins, but it's very different.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good. Nope. no, no.
I'm on the... Heck on it. I didn't get the speedrun strat down. I'm gonna do this the speedrun way.
Okay, there we go.
Already. You're gonna beat me, I bet. This is too difficult for me.
I think I pulled ahead at the end. Though, you know, that could change in a moment.
Oh, man.
I'm at the, those
No.
energy circles.
Oh,
You can't...
I got you.
They bounce
You're way
around.
ahead of me, I think.
What am I doing? This is definitely the slowest way to do this. Come back here. Should have just started the level over. Ah! Well, I'm starting it over anyway. Okay.
I think it's probably going to come down to one of the final levels. It's going to do it.
Yeah, probably. So I think that's about it for the games. Oh, jeez, that I like. Truth be told, I like to make games more than I like to play them.
Oh, that's interesting.
It is interesting, and I only realized it not too long ago. I started making games when I was 13, so most of my
That's kind of young.
it is, but you know, anyone can make games
Yeah,
if you have a basic understanding of algebra. You have enough math, and after that, it comes down to amount of time you're willing to spend solving problems. And most people don't have the patience, but if you're a bored 13-year-old, then you might, and
Maybe.
I did. So, anyway, I started then, and that was my main source of entertainment. So, I probably played and made games about half and half, same time. And now that I'm older, I prefer to make things than to consume them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it just comes out that way. But it's kind of like if you're a writer, you have to read to
Yeah.
keep up with what's going on. So to me, playing games is a bit like keeping up with the literature.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Very
Gotta-
enjoyable,
gotta keep up
but
with
definitely,
the new things that are coming out too.
yeah, and unless I want to be stuck in the making, that was unfair. Anyway, making things that I played when I was 8 forever and always. You know, I think it's a good thing, but when you see people who are just remaking the stuff they played on the Atari forever, it's definitely more niche.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be stuck in niche.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So
Gotta
anyway,
branch out a little bit.
yeah. So I think you had a few more questions, right? We're like halfway through them.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I didn't give him the list beforehand, so he could kind of prepare any kind of answers.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to answer those what games do you play question at all without a list. It's
Yeah, I figured
not gonna happen.
that would kind of help a little bit for him.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh God, there's a blob chasing me. There's a balloon thing chasing me. Stop it. Oh, this is horrible. It killed me. Okay. Next question. Dang it.
Okay.
I'm dying. Okay. Next question. What's the DLC plans, if any? You got any ideas of like what kind of DLC you got brewing in the mind up there?
So, like I said before, I'm sort of treating it like I release and it is feature complete. However, I always have more ideas running around than I have time or Wow, I just keep doing this. Time, ability, or good sense to complete. So, I would love a level editor. I
Oh yeah, that would be really cool.
really want a level editor, but there's some technical reasons why I might not. And
I mean, I may need to reset my game actually. Can we?
Oh no, really?
Pause real quick. It's
sure.
Lagging too much. All right.
Oh yeah, you got the memory leak thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but
I don't either, and I don't know if it's in my control. It's a real shame. If I can find a fix, I will.
Yeah, I mean definitely.
But it may be something to do with the development suite I'm in, and not something I can change anything about.
Alright, I hope it's saved at the right level.
It should. That problem has been gone for a while.
Yeah, Alright, yeah, it's saved. Alright, whenever you're ready, I'm gonna hit resume.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, resume.
Go.
Alright.
I met the wind on the outside of the lava.
Oh no.
This might be ending soon.
Yeah, it might. My fluidity on this level has gone down a lot. I don't know why, but I used to could do this level. Now I can't. I don't know why. It's this.
Which one is it?
The balloon is chasing you, and he will not go away. It's the one with the 7 buttons, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like you got 5 in the middle, and then 2 with the conveyor belts on the end.
Oh no, that didn't work the way I thought it would.
Oh no.
Oh, that can't be that can't be good.
What happened?
There's a puzzle that doesn't seem to. Oh, there it is. Well, it works sometimes.
Oh, he went in the lava. He should have died. That's
Oh
not
man,
fair.
now my wind is loud. Oh no, and I can't turn it down.
Do you want me to
Because
pause?
this one doesn't have. No, it's the latest version on my computer has a fix for the wind where you can turn it down with the effect slider.
Yeah.
This version does not.
Oh no.
So I apologize for any viewer's ears. Well, not
That's
for your
okay.
ears, you know, for the. I'm sure you have nice ears.
Yeah.
For the sounds in your ears.
You heard it here first. Ryan Davis likes your ears.
Okay, so yeah, I would love a level editor, and it is brewing in the back of my mind and on sketchbooks and things, but I know it's a major commitment. It'll probably come down to reception of the game, which I just don't know yet. It's been very good so far in the limited pool of people. There I am, credits.
No.
29 and a half minutes.
Daggone. Well. Alright. I guess I'll pause here and just end it. Well, it was good playing with you, Ryan. You were a good sport. I do want to ask you one more question about the game, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, sure. I can stay as long as you want me to. You can keep playing while we talk, or
Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
it depends on your video length.
Yeah, my video length's only 38 minutes here.
Okay.
Alright, so, I also wanted to know, so how have you been doing this? Has this been your main job? Has this been something you've been doing on the side? Is it a hobby? What's going on with it?
Okay. Well, I'm keeping my main job off the internet. I'm keeping that to myself, but it's a 40-hour-a-week job.
Yeah.
I went to grad school for it, so during grad school, this was my full-time job. I had a short period as a maintenance person for my local university, and that was enough to. That was enough maintenance jobs are great, and I have nothing against them. They didn't work with me at all.
Yeah.
And it was bad enough that it was great motivation to do something else.
Yeah, it make you want to do something better.
Yeah, and I knew I wasn't quitting my career for it. I was quitting a really low-end temporary job to try my hand at what turned out to be a low-paying job that I liked. So it was about the same, which is good. The first year of that, I made no money because you don't show up and people pay you. You have to make a body of work before people understand even the little. So like, one of the things I do is I make pottery. People don't buy. Yeah, I think so. People don't buy one mug if it's only one mug.
Yeah.
If they see 30 of them in front of them in a set, they might buy one mug. But if you've got 30 random things that don't go together, they don't know who you are or what you're about, and they don't even get one of them. So sets sell individuals. So the same works for games. If you show up with one game, your website is blank except for that one little thing you've got, and you talk about your big dreams, people will roll their eyes and run away. So it took about a year to get enough work done that people would start asking me for licenses for things. I was working with businesses at the time. But anyway, that was my main job during grad school. Now that I'm out of grad school, I have a full-time job with a degree that I worked for. But it's moved from 30 to 40 hours a week of development to about 20. I'm still doing it all the time. And I'm able to do that because my wife and I don't have children, and it balances time. I understand that I have something most people don't.
Yeah.
And I'm using it.
Yeah.
So I have a full-time job and a part-time development job that in my mind it's just as important. Yeah, so that sort of answers it. I know that it's really out of the ordinary. Like, I didn't quit my job to pursue my dream. Like, I found my job so that I could support my dream.
Yeah.
And I would tell anyone who's making things, don't quit your day job until the thing you're doing has been successful long enough that it can actually be your day job. Like, you wouldn't start a job somewhere where you wouldn't start a job somewhere where you might be fired tomorrow.
That's right.
In the same way, don't start something that you might not be paid ever. You have to give yourself a runway. So anyway, that's where I'm with that.
I had to
work a lot.
actually quit the game here because the wind was overpowering me. So yeah,
that makes sense.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you, and I appreciate you coming out, Ryan. That was
it's
really
been
nice
a lot
of you
of fun.
to do something with little old me.
Well, it was my first time speedrunning the game. Turns out I can beat it in a half hour.
Yeah, you did really well on the last couple levels. I'm really jealous about that. I'm gonna have to practice some.
Well, if we did it again, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would beat me because all the way up to the lava, I was behind. I think you got stuck
took
on
a little bit. I got stuck on a few levels there. But yeah. If anybody wants to check out Ryan, he's on Twitter, at RyGuyGames, I think, right?
Yep. Twitter at RyGuyGames.
I'll put a link in the description. His website is adventurelamp.com.
And the release date, the official big release date is July 15th on Steam. You can get it now at adventurelamp.com for 60% off, so now's the time.
Yeah, do
that. But if you prefer Steam, you can get Steam keys after launch through the website that I sell it from. So there's no reason not to right
Yeah,
now.
basically, there's nothing to lose. Just go get the game. You're gonna want it. I mean, come on, this is a fun game. You're gonna like it. I promise.
Yeah, and I intend not necessarily to work on this game more, but to flesh the world out more.
Yeah.
Just like I was saying about, cups. You have a set of cups. I don't want to abandon the world yet. I think there's still a lot to be done with this space, with these mechanics, with Simon, with a world that's so squishy and bouncy. I'm not going to suddenly be doing a hardcore RTS city builder or something like that. So this is something I'm gonna be doing for a while.
Yeah.
And now's a good time to get on board.
Yeah. I mean, come on, get the game. I mean, you're gonna like it. He's got a lot of stuff brewing. He's gonna just go follow him. Check him out. Keep up with him. He's got a lot of stuff in his mind, and he's gonna do great. I mean, look at this game. This is awesome.
I appreciate it, Scott. Thanks.
Yep. All right.
Anytime.
I appreciate it, Ryan. I hope you have a good one. And if you liked the video, everybody, please consider giving me a like. Helps me out a ton. Go check out Ryan. Subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll see you later. Take care, everyone. Bye, Ryan.
Bye.